I want to talk about gears, acceleration, revs. It's a very misunderstood subject, I think. I think partly because of the way that the test is formulated, that the vast majority of it is kind of town driving, and we talk about, just working through the gears to 30 miles an hour, and in my car you're going to be in fourth gear at 30 miles an hour. We can block change, we can go to 1 to 2, 2 to 4. In my car you can go 1 to 3, 3 to 4. So we're doing very limited gear changes, and we're never really using the engine. But I want to talk about revs. If we look here, you can see that the car revs up to 7,000 and then it turns red. So the red area is the kind of the bit that you're not really going to use all that much. Most cars have got a thing called a rev limiter, which stops you being able to use that. At the moment, it's sitting at just over 500, because every number is times 1,000. So it's sitting at just over 500 there. Now that is the power, the revs if you like, that's generated when the engine's running. If I press the accelerator, you'll see it comes up. So there's 2,000. And very rarely will learners use much more than 2, maybe sometimes 3,000. But you've got a whole range available. Look, it goes all the way up. Now all of that is available to us, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another wee video which I'm going to knit together with this one, and I'm going to show you how you can use the revs that are available to be able to increase your acceleration. So here's an area, we're coming up to a junction where we're coming out and emerging onto a main road using first gear. So I'm going to look and I'm going to see, right, so there's no car coming, but what I'm going to see, there's a truck coming now. When I pull away, normally there's first gear, straighten up into second, revs don't go much above 2, get to 2,000 RPM, going second to fourth, and that's me now hit 30 miles an hour. Speed limit's now 40, so I'm going to bring it up, and as it comes up I'm going to change into fifth gear at 2,000 RPM, and here's 40 miles an hour. Now that's your normal rate of acceleration. The rev counter's not going above 2,000 RPM, or certainly not much above it, maybe just a tiny wee bit. And that's your standard acceleration, that's your normal acceleration, that's what learners use all the time. And that is sort of becoming a one-speed wonder, because there's times when I need to accelerate more than that, I need to go faster. And that's what we're going to look at next. It's really just how to do that, and it's very, very simple, but often misunderstood and sometimes not even taught. So here I'm coming to a roundabout. Now this is out onto a fairly major road. I'm coming up, I'm in second gear, I'm prepared to go, I look to the right, it is safe to go, and I come out. Now what I want to do is imagine, right, so I'm looking in my mirror, imagine that there's a car flying up behind me, I'm in second gear, press the accelerator, there's the revs, 4, 5,000, 6,000, that's me at 60 miles an hour already. Now I'm just going to go second to sixth for the purposes of that, but if I needed more acceleration, then it's all there just by staying in the gear a wee bit longer. I don't need to change gears, I need to accelerate. So you have to make your priority the speed, and then the gear comes second. So it's about understanding your car and what its capabilities are. So have a look, have a play with your car when you've got it. See how much acceleration you can generate in each gear, because there will come a time when you need to accelerate hard. It's not good enough to pull out onto a major road, look in your mirror, see somebody coming up behind you, and then not adapt to that situation. That's when people get road rage coming up behind you. So think about your acceleration, think about what's available to you. I'm now currently cruising along 50 miles an hour, vehicles in front, I'm in sixth gear, the revs are sitting just over 1,500, the car's barely using any fuel because it's not really working very hard at all, and that's great. That is absolutely fantastic. That's the ultimate. We want to save money on fuel, we want to reduce emissions, but that's not everything. So the next situation that we're going to talk about with acceleration and revs and stuff is overtaking. So this is a national speed limit road, single carriageway, 60 miles an hour for a car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of replicate what could happen being behind a tractor. So I'm coming up, there's a tractor in front of me, I'm slowing down, the tractor's doing 25 miles an hour. Right, can't see an awful lot past the tractor, so I'm checking all three mirrors, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move out gradually, and then as I look out I see now, yeah, tractor's safe to pass. Floor the accelerator in second gear, checking the mirrors back in, and there I've used up to nearly 6,000 RPM, nearly at 60 miles an hour, very, very quickly, dropping into 2 to 4. That's a very easy way to generate some speed very quickly. It means I'm not staying on the wrong side of the road for any length of time, and I can generate the speed required. We come along here, we see it's a nice straight open road. I'm in 4th gear, doing 40. Watch the speed coming up now. Now normally shifting through gears, it's going to make you slow down. There's 60, and then drop 4th to 6th. So I'm letting the gear work for a lot longer and then skipping the next one just to save myself a wee bit of hassle. Changing down the gears is another subject that we'll look at another day, but I hope you're getting the idea now that you can use the gears for a lot longer. You can use the gears to your advantage. You can generate a lot more power in the lower gears. That can mean some real benefits in terms of acceleration, and sometimes that is actually what you require.